Hey, good morning, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, all at the same time. I am by name Timmy Samuel, A.K.A. Timzbeat, A.K.A. Mazi Timmy, and so on and so forth. It goes on and on and on. I'm a graduate of economics from the prestigious Adamawa State University from Mubi. I'm an artist, first of all, a multi-instrumentalist. I play some few instruments like the drums, the guitar, the bass guitar specifically, and the keyboard, which is my favorite presently. I'm a music producer, and I am humbly the CEO of Cbme International. I always like to put international on it, yes, because we are going international with time. Yeah. Well, to be honest, going back in date, music started for me way back for as long as I can remember. Specifically, I started playing drums in my local church. That's from Sunday school level. I remember I was about 9 years when I started getting fun with sticks on tables, and before I knew it, I was graduated from the Sunday school early to the main church so that I should join the choir, and I started undergoing training. I remember back then my brother was the drummer, so he was my elder brother, so he was like my mentor, mentoring me, and with time I started playing in main services. Then I continued that, started learning keyboard when I was in secondary school. Then immediately after secondary school I ventured into music production. That is 2009. So from 2009 till date, I started my music production career and my gospel music artist career almost at the same time. I think I started the music career a few months after I started learning music production. So I practiced on myself specifically. So far I'm 10 years in the music industry as a singer and as a music producer. Yeah. Well, I haven't achieved a lot, but to me personally is a lot, but probably to the professional musicians I have not gone far yet. But so far to me I've done a lot. Let me start from my singing career specifically. I have 2 albums currently. The first album in 2014 titled R.E.D. Restoring Everything Destroyed, and in 2016 I released the second album. It is titled Storm. Yes, the multi-genre album where there were a lot of genres in it. You understand how it is, a lot of genres fused into one album. So far that is what we have done. Then immediately, I think 2019, that's last year, 2019, I dropped my first ever EP. I've been watching other artists start with EP before they go to album, but I just went to album direct. But subsequently I came and did my first EP. It is titled Compendium of Grace. I needed to take a deep breath to say that, because the English is heavy, yeah, you know now. So COG, Compendium of Grace, because I'm a compendium of grace. Yes. So that is what I've achieved so far. In total, I have over 58 to 59 songs already out there. That's judging from singles and the albums, 2 albums and the EP itself so far. That's my achievement as a singer, as a music singer. Then as a music producer, my achievement so far is well, I've worked with some of the A-list artists in my state, Adamawa here. And so far I've started getting recognition outside of Adamawa State, because one of the top 3 gospel artists in Gombe, I just recently produced one song for him and is going to be released very soon. So some few people in the A-list artists I'm talking about that I've worked with in Adamawa State. I've worked with people who have become my friends. I've worked with people like Ben Lee. I've worked with Samuel Jazz, A.K.A. Sam Sax. I've worked with rappers like McTarfa, Gentle AJ. I've worked with Zeno. I've worked with some secular artists like XM. I've worked with Jovan. If you heard Zamubasu Mamaki, I was humble enough to produce that track. I've worked in the track I did for XM. He also featured Martino El Casino. So far, those are the people that I've been working with, and we have been making great music. Lem Obadiah, one of my favorite artists that I've been working with. Florence Anthony, Emmanuel JP, all these people are doing well in the music industry, and we have been working with them. Yeah. Yes, actually, in my achievement, when you asked me about my achievement, I forgot to mention that I am proudly the highest award, a single person award winner in the most recognized award in the Northeast. That's A.K.A, Exousia Gospel Music Awards. There's no single person that has won as many awards in one award program like I did. To the glory of God, I won in 2017 A.K.A award. I won Artist of the Year. I won Collaboration of the Year with my song with Morgan Azzi, I believe. Then I won the Indigenous Song of the Year, Nera Kyauta. So I won 3 awards in Exousia Award. Then Adamawa Celebrities at their maiden edition way back in 2015, I won the best video for Ya Allah, one of my songs, one of my Hausa songs that I did. It won best video. Then so far, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I am a teacher. Yes, it's one of my hobbies. I started it just to look for money, but before you know, I was falling in love with teaching. So far, my teaching career has also gotten me 1 award, and I'm grateful to God for all the awards. So far, that's my awards. Wow. Coupling these two things are seriously one of the hardest things that I have ever done in my life. I have gone to school, studied different courses, took different classes, orientations and so far, but I think going to the school to learn how to merge these two things together was, and it still is up to now, a very tough task, because I'm telling you, being a music producer is a different personality entirely. Then being a gospel artist, again, is a different thing entirely. Both needs over 90% of your attention at the same time. You'll be writing songs, be producing them yourself, and also be producing other people's songs. Your creativity needs to be top of the chart for you to gather all these things together and still be successful, and you're winning awards and you're getting recognition, blessing people. It is one of the most challenging things so far to me. Merging these two has really taught me a lot of lessons. I have learned a lot, and instead of making me weak, to the glory of God, it's making me stronger, because there are other people that did it. Mr. Seth, Morgan Azzi, T-Clex, they are artists and they are music producers at the same time, and they are doing well. So I asked myself, how were they doing it? They just tried and they learned it, and they are doing it and they are successful. So I also went into it. I discovered it was very hard, but to the glory of God, I'm doing well. And you have not seen the best of me yet, I promise you. Future plans. Well, presently, I have another EP on the way. Yes, it's actually a very tricky EP, because all the songs are love songs. I've been writing love songs all my life, but I didn't have permission to sing them. In fact, I've gifted some people songs. I'm also a songwriter, so I write songs and I give people. But this time around, my love songs are going to be for my wife. So, on answering your question, as my future plans, I'm releasing an EP because my wedding ceremony is on the way. There are only few months. Boys need to get hitched. So the EP is coming, the love EP. The title is Wins Me. I'm using my wife's native name to name the EP. It contains 5 to 6 songs. I haven't decided yet. So far, then next year will be a major year, because my album will be dropping, and you expect nothing but the best, because I'm featuring some of the best, the best of the best musicians out of the state and neighboring states. So far, I'm trying to see how I can work with some of the A-list artists in the entire Nigeria, maybe 1 or 2. It's going to be hard, but with God, all things are possible. I've started making contact with 1 or 2 of them. To the glory of God, we are going to do something together. There are some of my couple of videos for my songs that are in the pipeline. They are coming out very soon. Then as a music producer, my future plan is to export my music out from the state, keep working with artists in the state but also outside the state. Yes, work with some A-list artists, and so far we are going to make a lot of name to the glory of Jesus. Yes, that's the aim. As a producer and as a music artist, we want to export the name Jesus in and out of Nigeria, so that when you hear the name Timmy, the next thing is Jesus. Yes, so far. Thanks. Alright, majorly, my advice to anyone, I repeat, anyone, whether you are a musician, secular or gospel, whether you are a producer, secular or gospel or both, is first of all be loyal to God. It will sound like a cliche that every person will tell you, so that you think that he believes in God so damnly, but I'm telling you, it is the secret to a lot of people's success. No matter what you do, always reference God, your awards, your talent, always ascribe everything back to God. That is first of all, the creator of everyone and everything. Always ascribe glory to him. Secondly, be humble enough to learn things from people that you are even older than. Yes, older than in the sense that you are older than this person, maybe by years of venturing into the industry or by regular years. Maybe you are 23 or 25 or 30 years or even 50, and you met a guy that is just 18 years and he's very skillful and talented, and there are wisdom that God has given him. Be humble enough to humble yourself and learn what God has placed in that young man's life. Maybe, who knows, that is your stepping stone to your success. So be humble, be loyal to God, and finally, work hard. And while working hard, maintain a very cordial, peaceful relationship with a lot of musicians. Make connects with people in the state, outside the state. Yes, create a faction of friendship. Every state we mention in the north or in Nigeria, you have a connect there. It helps your music go far. These people that are there, here and there, whether they are your fans or your regular friends or your customers or whatsoever they might be, make sure that you maintain a good relationship with them, and in a way, they sell out your music to people in their various states, and before you know, you are going far. So that's my advice. Thanks. Social media wahala. Alright, for my Facebook account, you can search Timmy Samuel. For my Facebook page, you can go to Timmy Sammy. That's the Sammy is SAMMY. Timmy Sammy fan page. For my Instagram and Twitter is the same handle at I am Timmy Samuel, and we can connect. Yeah, or you can follow any of the Cbme pages. Christ Boys Music Empire on Facebook, at Cbme Official on Instagram, at Cbme Official on Twitter also. Yes, so by connecting with Cbme, you can still connect with me because we are one family. Thanks.